Desperate teams clinging to slim playoff hopes collide on Sunday when the Washington Wizards host the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 6 p.m. ET tip-off from Capital One Arena. The Wizards, 25-37, have lost 5 of 6 and are 4 games out of the final Eastern Conference playoff spot. The Timberwolves, 29-33, have dropped 3 of 4 and are 5 games out of a playoff spot in the West. This is the last stop in a 3-game road trip for Minnesota, which gave up an average of 126.5 points in losses at Atlanta and Indiana. Sportsbooks list Washington as a 1.5-point favorite, while the over-under for total points is 238.5 in the latest Timberwolves vs. Wizards odds. Before you make any Timberwolves vs. Wizards picks, you'll want to see what the Sportsline projection model picked, given the streak it's on. This model, which simulates every game 10,000 times, is crushing its NBA picks. It entered Week 20 of the 2018-19 NBA season with a sterling 222-169 record on all top-rated picks, returning more than $4,000 to anybody following them. And it has been particularly red-hot on its A-rated NBA picks against the spread, entering Week 20 on a blistering 46-32 run. Anybody who has followed it is way up. Now, the model has dialed in on Wolves vs. Wizards. We can tell you the model is leaning under, but it's much stronger players against the spread, saying one side cashes in nearly 70% of simulations, making it a must-back. That pick is available only at Sportsline. The model knows Wizards guard Bradley Beal is virtually unstoppable, having poured in 141 points over his last 4 games while nailing 14 three-pointers. He averages 25.8 points and 5.4 assists and has emerged as a gritty leader in John Wall's absence. He's a big reason why Washington averages 117 points at home, third most in the NBA. The Wizards have also covered 9 of their last 13 home games. But just because Washington has been profitable at home lately doesn't mean it'll cover the Wizards vs. Timberwolves spread, especially with the way Karl-Anthony Towns is playing. The T-Wolves all-star center should dominate Washington's front line. He's averaging 37.7 points, 18.7 rebounds and 4.0 assists since returning 3 games ago from the concussion protocol. And in those games, Towns shot 61% from the field and 48% from three-point range. Minnesota should be able to focus on stopping Beal, as Trevor Ariza is mired in a 5-for-24 slump from beyond the arc. Plus, the Timberwolves won at Washington last year, 116-111. Who wins, Timberwolves vs. Wizards? And which side of the spread can you bank on nearly 70% of the time? Visit Sportsline now to find out which side of the Timberwolves vs. Wizards spread you should be all over. From the model that's up more than $4,000 on NBA picks this season, and find out.